Hi, everyone. So there's a lot of opinions right now about whether the market has hit bottom or not. And some people think we've hit bottom, some people don't think that. Well, the best voices or most credible people that I follow in my trading all say that we have not hit bottom yet, that the bear market is not over. And that makes sense because if you think about it, we have been adding stimulus to the economy for 13 years. It's not going to unwind in 8 months. Okay. It's just going to take longer than that. Most bear markets last a year and a half to 3 years, and we're only into this about 8 months. So it's very likely that we have more downside to go, even though it's August right now of 2022, and we've seen a bounce up in the market over the last month or so, but we're not over. We have more downside to go, is what I believe. And most people that I follow believe that too. When I first started investing and trading 20 plus years ago, I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know who to believe, who to follow, who was right, and who really knew what they were talking about. But now I do. And I'll tell you the people that I follow. I follow Ray Dalio, the founder of the largest hedge fund in the world. That guy really knows his stuff. And after studying the stock market and the economy for 30 years, I know that he knows what he's talking about. Also, I follow Jeff Gundlach. He's a bond guy. I follow Gary Kaltbaum. Gary has a radio show, and I'm going to put a link to his radio show in the description below. Gary's great. He has a lot of great information, and I know he knows his stuff. And so I follow what he has to say because he follows and tracks lots of statistics that are important to me in my trading. So I follow him. I also follow Michael Burry. Michael Burry of Big Short fame, who made $100 million for himself and hundreds of millions of dollars more for his fund back in the 2008 mortgage crisis. That's what the movie The Big Short is all about. Great movie, by the way. Go see it. But Michael Burry, he's on Twitter and he talks a lot about what's going on, and he backs up many of his opinions with statistics. So you can trust what Michael Burry has to say because he's proven himself. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to the stock market and the economy. I also follow, I think it's an economist by the name of Robin Brooks, who comes up with lots of good information and data. He's on Twitter also. That's where I follow him. I also really like on YouTube and Twitter, Danielle DiMartino Booth. She's got a lot of great information and knowledge, and I trust her because she doesn't have an agenda. She's not trying to make the Democrats or the Republicans look good. She's telling it like it is, and you can tell those people that are being honest and truthful with you, because the people who are trying to redefine a recession that have done that lately, some of them are on CNBC, some of them are on other websites or media. Those are the people you can't trust. Why? Because they are just trying to make the Democrats look better, which means they will tell you false information or skewed or warped information. I don't trust those people. I also don't trust Jim Cramer because he's wrong most of the time. He really doesn't know what he's talking about, and most of the time. And he sounds like he does, but he doesn't. And so don't follow what Jim Cramer tells you to do. All right. So this is some of the information that I'm just going to give you to protect yourself. We still need to be in defensive mode on our investments. I'm up 90% in my account in the first 6 months of 2022 in the account that I managed. I'm an emerging fund manager. And so it was easy to see that the sell-off was coming when the Fed started raising interest rates and said they were going to end QE in response to inflation. They had to do that. And what that means is they're going to hurt the economy, and it will eventually bring down inflation, but it's going to be painful for a couple of years. Okay. This is not over yet. If you want to talk more about this, if you still have money in the market, if you want an alternative opinion about what you should do with your money, if you're still fully invested in the markets, then we can set up a phone call or a Zoom call. I do these consulting calls all the time. I charge $100 an hour. All you got to do is email me and we can set up a time. But this is a warning to everyone right now that the bear market is not over yet. And I suspect that we're going to go through at least another 1 to 2 years of the market coming down from here. Okay, I really hope that helps you. I'm going to be doing a few more videos. I'm actually going to create a swing trading course that I'm going to put on one of the websites, maybe my own website, maybe on Teachable or Udemy or one of these others. I'm thinking about doing that. Probably do that within a month or two. But in the meantime, if you want to talk to me about how to trade or invest, I do coach others on how to do that. But that's it for now. I hope that helps you, and good luck in your trading and investing. Have a great week.